Yeah, definitely. Shoot around and warm up. She was extremely engaged, ready to go, and when she has that spark plug and that look in her eyes, it's gonna be a good one.
How about for you, what was today like? I mean, you're such a competitor. I know you want to be out there all 40 minutes, and sometimes you're not going to be able to do that. What was it like for you?
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did it mean to you knowing that Stewie and Morgan were in the stands tonight?
I mean, it's always a great time to see them back in the building, especially the former players who've kind of built this into what it is, and especially those two because they were part of this streak and they were part of the two teams that I was with before this one. And obviously to get it done and to have them here has been great.
What do you think it is about this program that keeps encouraging players to come back? There's so many players from different decades, well, not decades, actually yes, decades in the stands.
I definitely think it's the family atmosphere that you get when you're around here, and you see different players coming back every year just to kind of be around the team. They give us advice, all that kind of stuff, and it's a testament to the legacy that was built way before all of us got here, from the first team that was here to the last team that's here now, and we understand that those people came and built this into what it is today.
Thank you so much.
Kia, you guys seem very calm, cool, and collective out there. How important, was it to be on the floor, not get wrapped in the hype of, the streak and, everything built up around you guys?
Yeah, we talked about it kind of before the game, just understanding that there's a lot going on today, and there's a lot surrounding the game, but once the ball gets tipped, it's another game that we have to play. And, our execution has to be good. We have to be great in transition. Our defense has to be good, and we wanted to focus on those things.
Thanks, Kia.
Coach said that this team sometimes might get a little frustrated by having to push through and really maybe work a little harder than some other teams that you might have been on to get to 100 games. What's your take on that?
I mean, it's definitely a different feel this year than it was in the last 2 years that I was on. We get pushed every single day in practice and in games especially as well. And I think it's a testament to our team right now, and I'm just proud of how people step up on different nights. It's someone new, and we find a way to get things done and find a way to finish it off and work our butts off to do it.
And so now 100 out of the way, what are some of the things as a team that you'd like to continue to push to do, and where do you want to be at the end of the season?
I mean, obviously, I think every team will tell you that they all have the same goal towards the end of the season. And for us, right now, taking a break day off tomorrow, and then getting right back into it. And every practice, every game, it's got to be better. There's something always to find that we can get better at, so we'll work on those things.
Here for about the fifth time, I'm sure. How much did you have to fight Coach to get you in? I know your ankle wasn't looking good, but
I haven't been asked that. No. I mean, it's his call. He's a coach.
didn't
fight.
How bad was it?
I have no comment.
Okay.
You guys ask every time, and I will never answer a question about an injury. So until you figure that out,
Well, that's the first time I've asked. So I'm sorry. What did you guys learn tonight from Gabby and what she did tonight? I mean, you guys, we talked about this all year. To her to do this in this scenario, this situation, and because you've watched her grow through the years.
Yeah, I mean, Gabby was phenomenal tonight, and she was everywhere. Every piece of the floor, she was on it, and I think that's just a great energy, a great spark plug for us, and she was a really great leader out there by example.
I don't know how many days off you're getting after this game, but how are you going to want to use them most effectively?
Take some time off, get some rest, get some schoolwork done.
You and Natalie played some really key minutes when Lou and Napheesa got in foul trouble. Was there anything that either you said to Natalie or that the coaching staff said to you two right before you went in to kind of maintain the lead and make sure everything's all set?
No. You come off the bench and understand that you have to do that. So.
What was that like for you, for somebody that usually plays more minutes, but due to all the circumstances that happened, wasn't necessarily playing as much? Did you kind of have to change your mindset as the game went on, or was that just kind of something that, as an athlete, as a competitor, that you're just used to doing?
No, you just have to stay in the game. You never know what happens. So that's what happened. Those are the circumstances I was given today, and then stay in the game, figure it out.
What was it? Obviously, you got out quick. You got out in transition. How important was that for you to kind of, set that tone and just impact the game with your passing and your speed?
It was huge. Just wanted to be aggressive and set up plays, make plays for my teammates, make plays for myself, see what happens from it.
When you see Kia hobble like that, is it there's not a lot of margin for error. It's not like if you don't have it, they're gonna put someone else in it. Does that help you? Because Gino says he's trying to get you to get there quicker. They like say you really have no choice but to do it.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation for Kia, but seeing that and knowing that there really was nothing, no other options, just to go out there and play.
What about now? I mean, coming on, you're right towards the end of your season. You think you can use this because you did the Baylor game, and then the next few games weren't playing like you want, and do you feel like now you can use this as a springboard?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can use this as a springboard and go into the end of the season and then go into the tournament play and see what happens and then start the NCAA tournament on a high road.
Has this been a struggle at all, more of a struggle than you think it was going to be?
This game or
The
just
season
everything?
to get to this point.
Yeah, and I think it's really been mental more than physical because I can get there where I want to, but it's just got to be mental, just make my mind up to go do it.
Coach had talked about doing something like you did tonight every night. How close are you to be able to hit that switch and have it be all the time?
Hopefully really close. Once the end of the regular season comes and we get into tournament play, just wanting to be able to make plays like that, similar plays like that, and keep being aggressive.
What did Coach say to you guys between the third and fourth quarter when you guys looked like you'd finally kind of gotten some separation and you were close to kind of just coasting to the finish?
No, we definitely didn't think we were coasting at all. And he didn't, he just talked about what our game plan was for the fourth quarter, and that's just kind of how we are. We don't focus on winning 40 minutes at once. We win it in spurts. We win possession by possession. So he just talked about how we were going to win the next 5 minutes of the game.
How much of a boost did Napheesa give you guys today? I mean, everybody's going to congratulate you for an outstanding overall performance, but especially going into the half, a couple big plays by her when she was in foul trouble already.
Yeah, and I just fed off of Napheesa's energy today, and she kept me going. And I mean, I'm just so thankful to have her as a teammate. I've said this before that she's been probably one of my favorite people I've ever played with, and she made some really big plays when they needed to be made, and that's what great players do.
Talk about the way you guys closed out the third quarter there. It was a 3-point game, and you made it like an 11-2 run there in the last 5 minutes of that quarter.
Yeah, we just took it possession by possession. And we always say that to beat us, you got to run a marathon almost, and that's how we want to make these games. We want to make them long and hard for our opponent. So I think going into the third quarter, we just started getting score, stop, score, and then the next thing we're up by however much.
It was really just about hustle plays, so that's what I try to do.
9 rebounds.
Okay.
Gino was saying this game maybe he felt like maybe there was some slippage, maybe there's some tiredness the last couple of weeks, and he felt like this game was coming at the exact right time. Do you feel like it did? And if so, what does a game like this do in terms of, I don't know, getting an extra score?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a tough couple of weeks playing on the road and just all our games. So to get this one tonight felt really good, seeing that all our hard work is kind of paying off. But we have a couple days off now, so I think we're ready to regenerate.
Gabby was saying it is exhausting playing players as big as Coates and Wilson, and yet you guys were able to do that. Is that just a mental toughness thing to stay that strong against players that are that big and strong?
Yeah, I think it is a lot of mental, and you have to, just be smarter than them. Since they're bigger and stronger, you have to be quicker. You have to force them ways they don't want to go, things like that, because you're not going to out-rebound them or out-jump them, so you have to box out, things like that.
Gino said the first thing he noticed about you, whether it was at USA or in high school, was your effort, how you always went full bore on every play. Is that just come from being in the family you're in, and you always like that, or did you need someone to kind of teach you how to always compete?
Yeah, I think that started really early. I started playing soccer when I was like 4 years old, so my parents really drilled into me early. It doesn't matter if you're good or not, you have to give maximum effort, so I think that's, it's drilled into me pretty early.
I mean, playing with Gabby, who does the same thing, do you think it helps both of you? That it's like almost like you're, partners in crime there, the way you guys go after it every game?
Yeah, I think that I love playing with Gabby because seeing her give 100% makes me want to give 100% and inspires other people to give, their all. So, I think that really helps just everyone in the end.
What about her game today? I mean, she's given up 5, 6 inches at times in this game.
Yeah, Gabby had an amazing game. I knew she had it in her. I know she can do it again. I mean, Gabby's so talented. Sky's the limit.